natural beauty, you know. Yeah, no,
So 2011. It was a good year. It was definitely a good year. A lot went on.
Atlanta began 2011 with a winter weather shutdown, or so we're told. We have no first-hand knowledge because we weren't here. Instead, we spent the first part of January communing with family and friends on the shores of Montego Bay.
We began 2011 on a wonderful note. Traveled down to Jamaica, missed the big snowstorm in Atlanta. Timing is everything. And had a absolutely wonderful time. I'm ready to get back down to Montego Bay and the grill as quickly as Charles can get me back down there.
And this song has been in my head ever since we left.
Returned from Jamaica to a wonderful and challenging employment opportunity. I now work as Executive Director of the Georgia Council for the Hearing Impaired. So I work with the deaf, the hard of hearing, the late deafened, the speech impaired, and the deafblind. What started out as simply employment has become a passion.
I've become a student of ASL Sign Language, and as I told a group of deaf within my first month of going to work, I'm learning slowly, patience. I think probably the most challenging thing about working with the deaf is the fact that they're simply not on our radar, our being the hearing. And part of my job is to give them a voice.
I'm good to see Courtney beginning to flower as a mother. She enters her almost mid-30s.
My mom, she's a flight attendant. She works on the plane, goes out of the city a lot. She has to rush a lot. She's always on time.
We added another lawyer to the family when Christopher graduated from law school and family and friends gathered from all over the country.
Mother's Day and graduation were very, very special occasions because Mother's Day fell right around the time that Chris graduated from Emory Law School. Following his graduation, he traveled the world before starting to work in the metro Atlanta area. And as I think back on it, I really kind of think I want to be like Chris when I grow up. Colin has taken his business to another level. He has photo shoots every weekend because during the week he is in school and also working a part-time job with Atlanta Interfaith Broadcasting, a local cable channel where he has been given his own show to produce, The Sound of Youth. And I think one of the things he enjoys most about it, aside from the fact that it's being well received in the Atlanta area, is the amount of research that goes into each one of the episodes that he does. The camera loves him, both sides.
My photography business is going well. Still haven't reached the pinnacles that I intend to reach, but it is going good. I just got done with the shoot a few minutes ago. Been doing a lot of headshots. I got to work with McDonald's this year. I got to work with Wells Fargo. Those are the two bigger companies I worked with, not to mention, all the people in the city that I've worked with. Thank you. My job is good. I produced 7 episodes of Sound of Youth this year, mostly all in the 4th quarter of the year. So I'm proud of that. And I got 13 more for 2012 already lined up.
Madison and Ansley are now acolytes at our church and participating in the worship services on a regular basis.
Madison had a political debut and a stage debut.
I'm Madison Howard, and I go to A. Philip Randolph Elementary School. and I get good grades. I'm a straight A student. I got to be on student council because my class voted for me. I got my class to vote for me by having a good speech.
Probably the thing that is most amazing to me right now is watching the two grands as they grow and develop into their own little personalities. Madison has become our super student. She has become our little leader. She is amazing. She came home to us one day and announced that she was running for student council. And then after she won without a runoff, she came and announced she was then going to run up against fifth graders for the treasurer spot on student council. Needless to say, she didn't quite make the treasurer spot, but we are so happy that she is taking the initiative to do these things, and she is doing so well in school.
The books I read were Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Ugly Truth, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Cabin Fever, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the first book, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roger Cruel's Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Last Straw, and Diary of a Wimpy Kid Do-It-Yourself book.
I'm really proud to see what Madison's doing. She's got a lot going on. She won the student council election. She's in the Christmas play.
I'm doing a technology project, and it's a binary robot. It moves off a disc. The colors are black and white. My materials were a wrench, a screwdriver, and some other tools.
Ansley is, well, what can I say? Ansley is Ansley. She's our little diva. She is in first grade this year. She is learning how to read and loving it. We weren't so sure she was gonna like it at first, but she has definitely come around and will pick up a book now and go through it, and you can just feel the pride in her at her accomplishment.
Ansley, she is crazy in a funny way. A diva. She is aggressive.
Ansley, she had some good grades this year. She got all S's on her report card. I remember I saw that.
Hi, my name is Ansley Laura Howard, and I like school. I got good grades, and I get to go outside because I am good. I am good every day.
The kids add to our calendars. We end up going to events at their schools, such as breakfast, student of the month, honor roll, their plays. Anytime they tell us that they need us to be there, we try to be there for them.
Weddings gave us the opportunity to spend time with our mid-Atlantic cousins and with our old friends from Dayton.
When spring break, it's near my birthday. We went up to Detroit just to celebrate, and we spent time with our cousin, our great grandmother, our aunt, and our uncle.
We celebrated our anniversary in Madison, Georgia, a town so beautiful that Sherman refused to burn it. We traveled to Nashville for Jay Johnson's 80th birthday, and as a bonus, we had a chance to tour the famous Stieglitz collection. We were on hand in Jacksonville when Charles S. Johnson was posthumously inducted to the Roll of Honor of the Southern Sociological Society. We had a chance to test our healthcare system.
I think Charles wants me to become the poster child for home safety now. following a fall down our basement steps late summer. I ended up having multiple fractures, an open head wound, and was going around in slings on both arms for a period of time and considered a fall risk. This fall was simply a reminder of how your life can change in a second. And I am just grateful to be here. And my mantra is, God is good. Because so many of our friends did not make it through 2011. And we always like to take a moment to acknowledge some of those deaths. Let me speak the names of Howard Creasy, Gary Bussey, Peyton Williams, and Lisa Cash.
We secured major victories on behalf of some of Atlanta's leading institutions.
So all in all, 2011 has been a great year. It's had its bumps, just as any year does. So trying to make 2012 less bumpy. Here's to that.
Happy New Year! Happy New